We're back now with Lieutenant Governor Susan Bysiewicz. And Governor Bysiewicz, I have to ask you because we always see that you and the governor are getting along. Do you ever have arguments or disagreements?
Every so often, I don't think we have arguments, but we do have disagreements. But usually we have a very united front. Every so often, the Gov will ask me what I think about something, and I'll tell him, and then he'll have a different opinion. And, you know, that's how it goes.
And
but we agree on almost everything.
Oh, good. So who wins those disagreements, you think, most of the time?
You know, I can be very persuasive.
You can be.
I can be very persuasive.
What do you do for fun with your family and husband when you're not being a governor?
Well, I love exploring our state parks. We love hiking. Our daughters love to hike too, so we like to go on hikes in different state parks. And
in terms of, do you and the governor ever go for a walk around the Capitol just to chat, like outside of the office?
Yep. So
chill a little bit?
Yep, we do. Like often if we get to somewhere a little early for a press event or an event, and we'll take a walk and talk.
All right. Let's talk a little bit about, do you have a favorite food that you go to in Connecticut? A favorite restaurant you want to give a shout out to?
Since we're in New Haven, I'm just going to say pizza everywhere. You cannot go wrong everywhere. I love Pepe's, Modern, Sally's. Party's is pretty good too.
It is.
Excellent.
You must get... So, you know, people always wonder, because there's been a few people who have suggested that the governor run for a third term. Have there been any discussions at all about what's next for your team?
You know, we are so focused on trying to get through this legislative session, make sure our budget gets passed, make sure some of the bills that we want to get done are done, and we're just going into our second year, so we've been focused on all of that, and the governor's doing a fabulous job. He's one of the most popular governors in America.
So does that make you one of the most popular lieutenant governors?
I hope so.
Okay. I know there's no polls, but so if he weren't to run again, if he decided he did not want to run for a third term, would you want to run for governor?
I would certainly think about it.
And that's what we're going to get. All right. Let's talk a little bit about President Biden. So I asked this of the governor. If the president called you, let's say he gets reelected and calls you and says, Lieutenant Governor Bysiewicz, I'd like to offer you a job in my administration, what would it be that would get you to leave this job that you love?
Oh my goodness, well, Senator Murphy would say, I'd love to have you head the Office to Address Loneliness. But I like my job as Lieutenant Governor too much to take that, but I hope we get that.
All right. Well, best of luck, Lieutenant Governor Bysiewicz, and thanks for coming on. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
We'll see you again soon. And when we return, our positive vibes of Nutmeg Nation. It's the end of a decade-long era for the Yukon Huskies. The face of the Huskies is calling it a career. And we invite you to connect with us here at WTNH. And this week in Connecticut, you can find us on X, formerly known as Twitter. We're also on Instagram and Facebook, and you can email me as well. We'll be right back.